3, 2, 1. Yo, we are here. First episode.
Number 1, man.
We don't even have a name for this.
I mean, towards the line, as we keep doing it, I mean, it's gonna come. I think it's gonna come as far as the name goes, but it has to be dope.
I know. This is our first episode. It's gonna be an open format style. But yeah, everyone's into you know, the podcast. Podcast has been around, like, even with audio, but now with like YouTube, it definitely inspired a lot of people.
A lot of people.
You know, so
yeah.
I definitely wanted to get into the realm of not just audio, but like that video style, YouTube, podcast.
Right. No, and me too, dude. Like, I mean, even just with the whole internet thing. I mean, I was telling the homies too, like, yo, you should do some vlogs, man. I mean, you have a shop. People are interested in this, you know. So, yeah, man. I love the whole internet thing. It connects people. It's like a different.
Yeah,
world.
no, it's crazy. It's crazy that the fact that, you know, we're definitely in a realm of generation where, you know, like back in the days, you know, like there was no internet, you know.
Oh yeah.
So now getting information back then, we didn't, you know, it took us a while to like get, you know, anything, you know, from where we started in the DJ culture. So now with the internet, it's the easiest format way to communicate and get your message across.
You can talk to anyone now.
Yeah.
Absolutely anyone.
Definitely. I mean, I think the message goes across faster than you could react to the message.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, I want to bring like different artists, different people with different careers, you know, anyone interesting that we could talk about. Like I said, this is our first show. You are DJ Certs, right?
That's me.
Man, how long have you been DJing already?
Alright, so first time I ever touched turntables was 6th grade. So it was like 98.
98?
Yeah.
Damn. 98, that's when I started.
When you started DJing?
That's when I started.
I mean, I wasn't fully fledged into it because it was my brother that had turntables, you know. And at that time, I was a breakdancer, or I started skateboarding at that age too. But first time I touched my hands on turntables, but when I really, really got into it, it's probably 2004, my senior year of high school. So then after that, I started DJing with Francis and DJ E5.
So 98, then...
Started 2004. So I mean, if I
mean,
would
98,
really
you saw turntables.
Well, I was playing with it. I was getting the whole concept of what DJing was, you know, because my brother was a DJ.
But it was not till 2004 you got your first pair?
My first set. Yeah.
Your first set?
Or I started DJing with the Surf Ninja crew back in the day. I started DJing with they had a turntable set, but they knew, for some reason, they knew that I knew how to DJ. So I pretty much got back into it with them. Then I eventually bought my first set of Techniques MK5s. I still have them till this day.
You know what's fucking crazy is that how you mentioned that. So I think it was 93, 94 in Cerritos. I was living with my cousin. They had like a talent show, and they were practicing in the backyard. And then while there was, you know, like boy band singing group.
Right.
But one of their friends, my cousin's friends, brought like a whole coffin, like turntables. And I remember seeing that. I was like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
What's,
I know.
you know, but they were into mixing. They were like straight up into the battling. Like their thing was like straight up like scratching, beat juggling. This is like Gemini mixers.
Damn, Scratch Master mixer.
The Scratch Max, yeah, master mixers. So I remember him have tapes too, like in his room. And so anyways, this is like 93, 94.
Right.
And then I remember I would tell everyone, since then, so 93 till 98. 98 is when I got my first set, right? But 93 to 98, which is was that like 4 or 5 years? I told everyone I was a DJ. And I used to fucking make, I guess they call it pause play tapes.
Okay.
You know, you record the radio.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I thought I invented that because no one introduced that to me. I would just record like the DJ E-Man's menu mix, you know, the power tools or Baker Boys.
Okay.
I would record it, and then every time I would, you know, the way you would do it is you put your hands on the pause button, and you bob your head to the beat.
Right.
So before it's recording, and you got your pause button. Have you ever made one of these?
No.
Okay, so you're just recording,
But
right?
I mean, if you're talking about just like
Tape
recording
that.
songs off the radio,
You're just
like
recording, like so, like
mixtape.
Yeah, so they have a mix, right? Like the DJ's mixing.
Yeah.
This 30-minute menu mix, whatever.
Right,
But they
yeah.
always have a commercial.
Okay.
Right? So you have to be on point. And sometimes they drop, the MC or the radio always talks.
Yeah.
So your finger's always on a pause button. So you're bobbing your head, you're listening to the beat, boom, 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 and then you gotta pause it when you think they're gonna talk. So you pause it, boom, you pause it, right? And usually it's still the same beat when there's a commercial or talking.
Okay.
And then they go back in, right? And then the DJ starts mixing. So you gotta be like on point, on cue to let go of the pause button.
Yeah. So you're holding the pause button?
Yeah. So when you're listening to the tape, it's a continuous mix, and then you pause it and you release it on beat.
Yeah.
So you eliminate like the radio ads,
Yeah.
which is crazy because then it sounds so fluent. But anyways, that made me learn timing in somewhat way, I guess. You know, like knowing when an MC or the host is gonna talk or when they're gonna drop commercial. And you would literally sit there. What if there was there's times when there was a commercial, like the 5-minute commercial. You would just not hold it, but it's on pause. You just wait, and then but there is a split 1 second a quietness that that's gonna start. Like it's not like and that's when it's like okay, when you hear that they're about to start right away.
Yeah.
And I guess it's called I gotta look it up. You can look it up. Pause radio pause. I don't know.
Pause. Well, I mean,
Play and pause mixtapes or something like that.
When I was a kid, it was just like, oh, it's a song, get this on tape. So we would just, it was just there, and then eventually we would create a full mixtape where you'd have to switch sides and stuff like that.
Dude, I was telling everyone I was a DJ, bro. I would bother my parents. Bother my parents. Hey, I just want turntables. And then my dad one day was like, all right, you buy your turntables. Shut the fuck up. So we went to Westminster, bought one turntable.
Right.
No mixer. Nothing. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? So, again, obviously, someone told me, goes, hey, you know what you could do is grab those big amplifiers that your dad has. And there's back then you could select FM, AM, phono, auxiliary, the big buttons on the amplifier.
Yeah.
So he said, just hook it up on phono and then just switch, back and forth from auxiliary and phono, and that would be your
crossfader.
Your crossfader. So you just be like this, and you're just like.
So when I was cutting, they had this. It was a Gemini Scratchmaster. They had this little square on the sides. It said transform, but it was pretty much this right here.
Right, you just press it, right?
Ours was a little switch.
Oh, it was a switch.
So that's how I learned how to just make cool sounds when I was.
See, it was so creative back then, man. Like people. Basically that's it right there. So, it's not. Any stereo that had a pause button. Any stereo, but that's a pause play. But you see that boombox right there? The other one, down. On the right, the boombox.
Oh,
there
you go.
Yeah, so you take a boombox like that and you just, press pause. It's recording at all time though.
Yeah. Ours was you had to push the record and the play button at the same time. That's how to start ours.
Yeah.
We had the old school boombox.
But what's crazy about that is that no one introduced me to that. So I thought I was, I was the only one doing it, and then. Later.
Well, I never heard of that.
In the years, I guess there was a lot of people.
There's people that was doing that too.
They would just, there's a lot of people doing that. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I wish I had those tapes because, man, they were man, like E-Man. There's so many DJs back then, but you know, like the Icy Ice, the Beat Junkies. But this is like 93 though, 93, 94. Is they would play a lot of not electro, but freestyle
House, yeah.
dope mix.
Yeah.
Mixing.
Those are the joints for like the b-boys. Yeah, the b-boys and the house dance, b-boys, b-girls. Like the 90s, the hip hop culture was crazy. Like now it's
well, the thing with the back to that, you know, you were talking about the Gemini transformer. Is that the fun thing about back in the day is like they were trying to make a $150, $200 mixer the best freaking mixer. This is like knowing what a crossfader. This is like a couple years before the Vestex, when a manufacturer actually cared about like the cuts. You know? Because back then, I don't know if you remember, like Gemini mixer, it would be really stiff. So there's a rubber piece in there that you have to take out the rubber so it becomes really smooth.
Dude, my brother just kept.
Yeah, no, there's like a rubber piece. You just take it out and it becomes like. But the thing, it bleeds. Like, you know, after like, you know, a day or two scratching, it starts bleeding. You know, and you would have to like.
Ours lasted a long time actually.
I guess more cutting then.
Yeah. Well, my brother was DJing house parties. Yeah.
So, you guys were mixers.
Yeah, my brother was a mixer. And then, but I started DJing full on.
Dude, it used to be crazy back then, man. When I was introduced to it, I was introduced to guys they just battled. That was their main thing. This is DJ 12-2, DJ King, freaking guy. I don't know why his name is Rodney. His DJ King, so Rodney King. But anyways, nice. But no, these guys were bad. They had like this is the same. I think they were like in the same crew with like Styles crew. It's just like E-Man, Mikey, pretty much the whole E-Man family DJs. DJ Ron was sick back then. I mean, he's still sick. He's still on the radio. He's I think he's doing
92.
No, not 92. You know those HD radios.
XM
radio. He's on there. So big shout out to DJ Ron. A lot of people thought I was him when he was on Power.
Really?
Yeah, people thought I was like, oh, you're looking DJ Ron. It's like, no, man, there's an A in the damn name. So.
No, I'm A-Ron.
Yeah, so. But anyways, sick mixing, pure mixing. Those are the people that freaking took the time to make their, you know, like, taking equipment to the next level. You know, there's a, you know, like you try to take, I mean, now it's like you buy, it's turnkey. You buy a S9 mixer Pioneer, you're done. Yep. You don't have to, I mean, you can change the fader still to these days to something better, but even the one in the box is already badass.
No, they even have portable turntables now, which is awesome.
I have a few of those. Those are
portable turntables, portable crossfaders too.
Portable crossfaders.
Have you seen that Bluetooth one? The mixer? Yeah. Is it mixer?
No, not the Bluetooth. Are you talking about that little thing that you put here? Oh,
but it's no. I know what you're talking about with those two. That's made by Rain, no?
Which one?
The ones
no, it's called. I have the ad somewhere here. I was at NAMM. They showed it. I guess they barely shipped it out after like over a year. I heard there's like pre-orders. If you could look it up. Yeah, what is it called? Phase. There you go.
That shit's crazy.
It's called the Phase. So basically,
like you don't need needles anymore.
No. So apparently you put the Phase on the top of the platter.
Yep. The nipple.
And it's Bluetooth sync, and it will follow, I guess, any of your DVS programs.
But what is this? Does it sync to your Serato? Do you have to download a
Look
program?
for a video. I think there's a Red Bull video on YouTube that shows Phase with all the guys messing around, what's his name, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Scratch and Bass.
That could even go on the small turntable too.
No, that's a commercial. No.
No, this one's it.
Yeah, no. Go back. You're going too fast. You gotta just scroll down a little bit and just look for it. You know.
That's so crazy though. How you,
But anyways,
you don't
like,
need needles anymore.
yeah. So the cool thing about that is, can you check on the specs how much battery life that thing has? Because I mean, I think it's good for like practice, like or you get some beat up turntables, you don't have needles. I think it's like a third resort, but I don't think it's good for.
The battery life.
Well, think about it. If you're doing like, let's just say you're doing a 8 hour. I don't know how many hours that is, but we'll find out. But let's just say you're running out of battery.
Right.
You're at a gig. You don't have no needles. I mean, the way you charge it is just there's a charging station. You have to take it and put it on like a AirPods.
That's dope actually.
Yeah,
so does a set come with 4?
No, it's 2. So
Oh.
these are like, how much are they? They're 10-hour battery life, right? So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, let's just say give or take, it's that's probably on a good day. So, nothing lasts. What they say. So let's just say 8 hours.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's good enough. But I mean, you gotta charge them. What if after a year battery?
So are you pro phase or con phase? Because I think that.
Think how much are these? Like $400, 300.
Jesus, for real?
That's the video I was talking about. Yeah, this is when they were like mess around. But
Yeah, that's cool.
I have a video on my Instagram with Realm messing around with it.
Mike Realm?
Yeah, Mike Realm.
Nice.
So yeah, it was cool. I got good enough hits on that.
Right.
But it's a cool thing, man. I mean, it's pretty accurate. Like it's crazy. Like it's accurate. It sounds the same. Obviously, it's going through Serato.
I think that'd be a good investment.
Yeah.
Running 10-hour battery life,
So 350.
$350,
Yeah.
or 8 p.m.
10 hours, $350. I mean, you buy a Ortofon needle for a pair, it's almost comes out to the same price. But remember, battery. How long does battery last?
Yeah.
Right. So, but man, I mean, now again, like these days, it's like, everything is like turnkey. It's all about like, I think scratching is not what it is it's not as strong as before. Like people would draw, like you can have a scratch session or a battle, people would line up and show up early to watch doesn't matter who's in it, as long as it's a DJ battle, right? And now it's like, you could do it from home, you could watch videos and scratch from home, so.
I mean, what I've noticed in the industry, I mean, from being in the industry for a while, you see a lot of changes. It's about how it's about mixing now. Yeah, like turntablism is, hurts to me. It hurts for me to say this, but it's starting to disappear. Not like I don't think the young age is really too into it. I mean, that's just my opinion.
But I mean, technology's. I think technology took a step like three steps forward, where the DJs had to catch up and learn. I think now this is like probably 3-4 years ago, like where the equipment was like so advanced. Now it's like the equipment kind of stayed where it's at now. That now the DJ's been catching up with the equipment, and I think because of the mixers that has like effects built in, has like all the loops, everything you could think of. It's really good to utilize it when you're doing mixing. Scratching, you could use some effects like echo, reverb, flanger, phase, like there's just effects, Right. But scratching, you could get away with just a scratch mixer. These days. So a lot of the cool things right now, it's like Red Bull 3 style, where that type of battle, where they take, crazy scratching, mixing, beat juggling. I mean, it's like DMC but party rock.
Even button pushing now.
Yeah.
Like the pads now, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like people are putting things together. It blows my mind. It's something I would probably never think about.
Yeah, so my boy Dynamics DJ Dynamics. We're gonna get him in the show too. We gotta get him in here.
Ooh, hell yeah.
But yeah, he's really. I mean, he's overall.
I watched his Red Bull battle. He's good, man. Actually, when he was doing, I think it was his Tractor before. He did a set on YouTube with Tractor. That one that took it to the next level. That's when I saw that one. It was like, yo, DJing is crazy now.
Right.
Dynamics is good. I also been watching DJ Manuel.
Manuel.
You know Manuel?
Yeah. He's did like I don't know. I know he posts up a lot like every week on his Instagram. But I know he was heavily in like battling. I don't know the story to that. I don't know. Heard something about something. I gotta do some investigation.
Right.
But he's not doing DMC for the past. I guess the past couple years he hasn't done it. So, but he was like the LA's baddest guy.
Yeah, man. Like he popped up on my is it popular feed? On my feed on Instagram, my Explore page. And so I was like, yo, this he's the next level too. He makes dope beats off the fly and then throws in an acapella.
So it's pretty much looping.
Yeah.
He's looping live.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get him in here too. We're gonna have him break down the whole looping idea. As far as I mean, it's a difficult thing to do. Not a lot of people is doing it, but it's a cool thing to watch. You know, taking samples live and doing it. I mean, normally beat producers will do it on like an MPC, a drum machine. Yep. But he's doing it like literally live on the turntables and mixer.
When he does it live too in front of a crowd.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just crazy how the things change as far as back, in the 90s. But yeah, I mean, crazy thing is, for me, when I started hanging out with those guys or watching those guys, I thought that was it, like just battling. I started as a battle DJ.
Right.
I just wanted to kick everyone's ass, That was my main fucking idea as far as, getting, what DJ was just scratching, beat jugging, go competitions.
That was your definition of DJing. Huh?
That was it. I didn't know anything about parties. I didn't know anything about like radio.
I was on the party side.
So every time I never got into the radio thing. Like I would hear opportunities like like street teams or submit your mix. For some reason I was like, I'd rather just scratch.
Yeah.
I would just stay up and just cut all day, Yeah, dude. Once I got my first turntable set, like with a mixer, man, time went by so quick. I come home at 4 o'clock, and next thing you know, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I still haven't ate. I'm like just in there with the same records.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, putting miles on your scratch records, huh?
I mean, you know what? Okay. So it boils down to the question that you had, like you were telling me that DJs needs to learn their craft, and become a better DJ.
Right.
But here's the thing. Back then, see, for me, I accept where it is today.
Right.
You're 2 months DJing and you're already doing a club. Hey, by all means.
Yeah.
Great.
Of course, yeah.
You don't know the history about it. Oh well. But the thing is that the process again of the internet, it's taking information so fast that we don't have time to react to it. So these kids are getting all these information so fast of like how to scratch, how to mix, how to beat juggle, just watching YouTube videos, and could get that in a matter of maybe days. Right. Versus for us, we would just get a tape, like a turntable TV, watch it over and over, and still don't get it because our other guys, these are just brand new, fresh scratches. We're trying to learn. Now, if they don't get the scratch, they could just go, I can just learn how to mix. And they could download the music instead of buying it, and remember buying records is, that's a different story. But back to the skills, I mean, the skill level of learning something is shorter now than how
when it
when
was
we
with
learned.
us.
How we learned.
Yeah.
They're getting the same information, but in a faster way. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a young's what is it? What did they say? It's a young man's game. You know, the DJ scene.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, I mean, unless you're like DJ Melody, you know, it's like
Killing it.
clean. One of
Yeah.
the best, obviously DJs.
Did he DJ on Power, no?
The beat.
The beat. Yeah, 92.3 the beat.
What was the beat called after? I forgot what it's called.
Was it still the beat? They just changed radio station numbers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Remember Theo?
Theo.
Theo.
Yeah. So now I think it's, you know, the kids, I just feel like they're still good. They're badass. I mean, obviously there's like great scratchers, great
Those the young kids, the young ones, those small kids doing crazy scratch. What's his name? K-Swiss?
yeah.
Oh,
And
monstrous, man.
K-Swiss and can you look it up?
DJ K-Swiss.
And Rena, or DJ K-Swiss and what's his name? There's two of them. They just did something together. Right, right there, Rena, dude, crazy,
Turn it up, yeah.
crazy. Yeah, just
Damn,
fast forward
this
it
was in
when
Japan?
they. No, but this is not it. This is, you got to look for the one when they did like DMC together. This is IDA. But anyways, like this is them practicing. So go back, like look for the DMC. Where is it? No, that's IDA.
14 years old.
Right there. I think it might be IDA. I'm sorry. Or is it DMC? I'm not sure. But we'll skip that.
Yeah, man.
Just put it in the middle?
This is dope right here.
You go right there?
Now, it's time for the next step.
Yeah,
Try fusing it.
I don't practice enough to be this good, man.
Your energies are aligned perfectly. Now perform the technique.
This is last year. I don't get that, but all
It's
right.
Dragon Ball.
No, I mean I get that. I'm just not sure why they chose to do Dragon Ball. You got the premiere.
Hell yeah.
So one's using Tractor, one's using the S9 Pioneer. It's crazy, man. Like, it's dope. Very simple, nothing crazy. You know, just very funky, clean. Nothing too crazy where you lose yourself. Team juggling right there.
Wild, dude.
Yeah, dude, so that's dope. Yeah, man, so like all that right there, I mean, it takes practice, you know.
That takes hours, man.
Like, they probably have to live together for like a month. You know,
Yeah,
practice
dude.
every day.
Just to make sure they're on the same like wavelength, dude. Like that's
Yeah,
that
no,
takes
for
time.
real.
You know, me and Just like whenever we would mix, we would always be on the same wavelength. Like I knew when he was gonna drop the next song, or he knows when to cut it out and shit like that. So, man, makes it, see, like I mix. I guess you see I mix. I mean, I like scratching, but I mean it's been the same routine for like 4 years now.
I battled against you. I remember at
The Mai Tai bar.
Mai Tai battle.
Yeah, we see. That was kind of out of your element, though.
I never done anything like that.
Yeah,
ever,
that one was out of your
So they were just telling me, like, I was thinking like just scratching,
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, that was like my last hurrah as battling 5 years ago. I did Astro Battle. I did that, made it to the finals. But I still didn't understand the format. Their format was like a Red Bull style format. I didn't understand that.
I mean, I kind of understand, but not really. the Red Bull style, 3-style format.
Right.
Like, I kind of get it, but it's mostly on creativity, right?
A lot of that. A lot of shit that you never seen. It's gonna be like the go-to thing. Like everyone's seen scratching, everyone's seen beat juggling. They want to see they want to see and hear something like, oh wow, like I never, like say Manuel did that looping, but in a faster way. Because sometimes, obviously there's layers of looping. Yep. But I think if he did like that 1 minute loop into like get into it within 20 seconds, like I think it'll, because when you battle, you don't have so much time to showcase your thing.
Yeah. Ours was I think it was like 30 minutes, 30 minute set.
No, I mean there's a lot of things within music, man, that relies on timing, like time. Like when I say timing, meaning like how soon do you let the listeners get the full effect of what you're trying to do? So, like for example, there's a thing on YouTube I was watching on Jay-Z's album. Is it Mega Carter? What was that album with Justin Timberlake? Holy Grail. Okay, so I don't know if you remember that song.
Yeah.
So Holy Grail has a long intro. Like it's just him singing, for like almost like a minute before the beat drops. Yeah. And usually in music, if you want a successful track, it's usually either the beat drops in the first second or like within 3 seconds. So if you ever listen to close to your top 40 music,
okay,
doesn't matter what, hip hop, rock, even back in the days, they go straight at it. There's no like intro like that long, because you lose your listeners. But it worked. They actually still released it. They still, Rick Rubin is the one that they interviewed. He was the one that produced the album. Okay. And there's like, they wanted to release that as a single, the Holy Grail, with Justin Timberlake, and they're like, Rick Rubin was like, oh man, that's just too long. You're gonna fucking just play it almost a minute and there's no beat yet. It's just you singing. Yeah. But it worked. It worked. That was one of those songs that worked. But technically, because I went to school for music, I got my degree in that, in business, and they told us like, even they would tell us like, you want your song to start within 3 seconds, or else or else what happens. This is when CD days. When in your car you're driving, when you were able to like just like whack, because you wait 3-4 seconds. If you don't hear anything, you're gonna skip it, especially when you buy it. Right when you buy, you want to skim through it as fast as you can, right? So if you don't hear anything like catchy like in the first 3 seconds, then they skip it. So that's why a lot the CD days, pre-CD tape decks days, a lot of songs was made without long intros. Yeah. It was like straight. Like,
have you ever done that, but then actually listened to the whole album? You missed a lot of fire songs.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then like track listing. There's a secret to that too. You can't just put like track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4, and then this is where you place it. Like it's just like a DJ, how you build up. like a story.
Yeah.
You know, so your track one has to fit the next track two, get you a mood, all that. So when you know, when you do a album, when you make an album or any kind of album, you got to put a lot of thought into
wants to
that.
flow.
The
Is that what
flow.
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that until I
didn't
went
know
to
that.
school, and they would tell us, and it made total sense, you know. So when you're battling, when you're, you know, obviously you make intros and you know all that stuff, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool. But too much of that too long, you tend to lose,
Interest.
you know, the
Yeah.
interest. Some people just want to get into it. So a good example is like if you look at like Craze DMC set, 98, 99, 2000, when he would win, he always had an intro, but his intros are for a battle DJ that was good. It's like less than a minute intros, and then he would just go straight at it, like attack. Like it would be intro, you know, and then boom, like yeah, and it would just be straight, like you know, I'm gonna fuck you up,
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
Yeah, crazy's crazy.
You know, so he just
Even
he just released a video
A new one?
with Serato. He used to be with Native Instruments.
Yeah, with Tractor, right?
Now he's with I wouldn't say now he's with Pioneer. He just switched to Pioneer. I don't think he's sponsored. I think he just made the switch. That's all. From what I heard or from what I seen is that look, check it out. Like don't play that one. Play the one bottom, the minute. Is that yeah? Play that one because it just goes straight at it, right?
Damn, goat.
Sick, huh? Is it just sick because he's crazy, or is it sick?
Both, dude. Both, man.
Dude, this guy could still battle, man, and fuck everyone up. Seriously.
He's with I think is it Four Color Zach?
Yeah.
Four Color Zach, 2 cents.
2 cents. I think they're coming out with another one. I think we just gotta watch this whole thing, dude.
That's ill. Like even those little part.
No, it's clean. That's what
Yeah.
it is. I mean, it's music. It's music.
We watched him in San Diego. We watched him at Do-Over. It's one of the sickest sets.
I mean that's it's music, man. Like he's creating music. It's not like I mean he could battle. Don't get me wrong. He could like
Yeah.
if he wanted to like straight up show you scratching or beat juggling, and he could do that. But like that kind of showcase is like
Yeah. See stuff like that. That's like Red Bull 3 style, something like that, right?
right.
Yeah, that type of format. Man, that would take a lot of practice.
No, I mean it's amazing that he still has that passion to create and be in a high level
Yeah.
of DJs.
Most definitely. A-Track too. A-Track's in he's into a lot of EDM now. Like he's like an EDM producer.
Like festival style.
Yeah, festival stuff.
But that guy could still fuck you up if he wanted to.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I mean, I swear, if there was money in the DJ battle, and like companies were like, okay, we're gonna pay Craze, like you know, like guys that's still active right now,
Right.
like Craze and you know whoever that could battle today, but said, all right, we're gonna pay you 10 grand to battle, and you know, and then you're gonna go up against Craze and you know Mixmaster Mike or Shortcut, and we're gonna have all these you know vet DJs. Dude, I'm telling you that shit would be like ill.
The whole battle scene.
Just nobody, no companies. There's no budget. There's no money, dude. There's no money. Nobody wants to spend that type of money. You know, I mean, trust me. If there was a big scene in DJ right now, and a company wanted to pay Craze 10 grand or 20 grand to battle, like, for sure he would do it. For sure. I mean, win or lose, he's getting paid that money. What I'm saying, like a real like sports, you know. If you win, you're gonna get extra 10,000 or something, you know, and sponsorship, you know, and for sure.
A lot of coverage.
Exactly.
A lot of coverage.
It's just crazy how it just didn't blow up. That, you know, I thought DJing was gonna blow up like the scratch scene. It died out for a second. It's back. I would say it's back better.
Yeah.
In the last couple years.
Yeah, because when Techniques went out, like when they were done, that's when I was like, yo, what's gonna happen to turntables? But then Pioneer came out with some turntables and brought it back because everyone was starting to use CDJs, like even at the nightclubs. But I understand why they decided to use CDJs because it's anti-skip. You know,
right.
with needles, like at a nightclub, like when the bass is too hard, you're not gonna get a solid read. You won't get a solid read on your Serato. So.
No, yeah, I mean that was I remember when we used to do Hollywood and back then, like
all turntables.
You know, you would sometimes you would have to like lift the turntable up a little bit, or you know.
But the phase, I think that's gonna be. I think maybe turntables might come back if they have the phase thing.
I think turntables should be lighter. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
It should be lighter, man. But I used to lug my turntables everywhere, dude. When I was like DJing a lot, I used to lug them everywhere. There was a point in time in my life where I kept my turntables in my trunk because I was gonna be DJing. That's when I was in Long Beach. And I was DJing 3-4 times a week, so just in my trunk.
Same here. I would have my cases right there, same cases that I have.
Yeah, same cases as mine too.
But now, I mean, right now I use controllers. It's just easy, fast. I mean, I'm just rocking, you know, just party rocking. I'm not getting busy as far as like scratching, going corporate events or going to a wedding. You know, it's not just me. There's a lot of people that do that. They just use a controller. But I know they could kill it on the turntables.
It's more convenient.
I mean, you're only going to be rocking for an hour, hour and a half. I mean, here, if you're getting paid like DJ Z-Trip, Craze, and, you know, they want to see you juggle. They want to see you do body tricks. They want to see you, like, you know, and one that's probably their most comfort zone is a turntable. Yeah. But I'm just saying is if they were getting paid, like, not the rate that they should be, and they're just literally pressing buttons just to play a couple songs,
right? There's
no need to bring a turntable, you know.
I
you're just breaking your back.
Yeah.
You know? It's like same thing. Like even the vet DJs back in the days, now are saying, you know, they miss using vinyl, but they don't regret, you know, not bringing them with them. You know, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at, I have a lot of vinyl, but I mean, stories like where they have to check it in an airport when they're traveling overseas, they got to pay like $50 or even sometimes more, because, you know, one crate is heavy, dude.
It's heavy, yeah.
Or their freaking whole record case gets stolen, or right?
That's heartbreaking, dude.
Right? And you're trying to do a gig somewhere overseas and you can't do it because, you know, your vinyl's gone. This is before the laptop, dude.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like I'll flip out if I lose a needle.
Oh yeah.
I'll flip out if I lose a needle.
For sure.
There was times where I've left my needles at the club before, and then I go back and they're missing. No one wants to cough them up.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna get that back. That's like just like you dropping a $20 and going back and like, all right, let me look for my $20.
Like $100.
$100. My bad, $100. But no, back to the turntable. Rain came out with the 12s.
Oh man, those are beautiful.
Like if you look up the 12s, there's
no
needles. You know, on the 12s, if you pull it up, you know, by Rain.
Rain 12.
You know, it's just straight up like it's a controller.
Yeah.
But obviously a size of a turntable.
It has to be light, right?
You know.
Have you seen
you know
it?
what?
Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet. We're supposed to get some here. They're supposed to send us a 72 and a 212, a whole set. They're back ordered. So we're still waiting for
They have to
ours.
be light. Well, the CDJ is kind of heavy too, no?
I don't know. I never used.
Never used CDJ? Well, yeah, this is gonna. Oh, yeah, those are beautiful.
But I would love to have a pair of these, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I know even if they're heavy, like same weight.
I don't think they would be as heavy as the Tech.
Well, you have to think about the platter. You have to think about the motor, the torque. Techniques is the standard as far as feel of a platter.
Okay.
So when you're making a turntable, for sure, they're going to kind of mimic that sensitivity, the feel, the weight. If you're gonna correctly make one,
Yeah.
right? And that's across the board, like any company, unless you tell them it's like the cheaper brand, which is aluminum platter. And,
Yeah.
you know, the magnet's smaller, the torque is not strong. But I know for sure this is probably going to have a little bit of weight. I mean, does it say a weight on it? Like on the specs? That's D-Struck. He's in New York. We got to bring him out here. He's here sometimes, and I'm going to get him on the show.
Yeah, guys. D-Struck, man.
Under the
I
Table
watched
Crew.
D-Struck a lot when I was growing up.
With DJ Butch and Boogie Monster or something. Or
Boogie Ronster?
Ronster. There you
Yeah.
go.
The Under
I used
the
to cut
Table.
with those guys. 20 pounds? 20 or 29? 20 pounds. Okay, cool.
It's not bad.
So how much does the Techniques weigh? Just any Techniques, I guess. Techniques 1200.
30.
So 10 pounds lighter. So 10 to 11 pounds. That's a big difference, man. Have you ever go to the gym and grab a 10-pound? I mean, for a guy, it's light.
Yeah.
But repetitiveness, right? Repetitiveness is, 10 pounds, you do that, and then by the time you get to like 20, you start feeling that
Yeah,
weight.
you start feeling it, yeah.
And then you gotta put the turntable in a case. The case alone itself is probably like another 15, 20 pounds, so that's 40 pounds. So, I mean, yeah, and you got your mixer. See, now you get a controller, one little suitcase.
Yeah.
Plug in a USB with your laptop, you're done.
Dude, have you seen the CD ones for the Techniques? I think it was DZ.
The long time ago?
The
Like
early
early 2000?
Yeah, the DZ 1200s. You know how they only made one version, right? Some guy overseas in the UK actually constructed a version 2 kit for it. And it puts like a turntable platter, a fake record, and then in the middle it used to have where it shows the numbers, the play button and stuff. He took that out and he put it like right here. It's crazy.
You want to see the craziest shit? That's a dope
Yeah.
mod. But you want to see the crazy shit? Look up Techniques 45 Bismarcky.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Custom made
Yeah.
one of one.
I think I had a picture.
Custom made one of one, dude.
That's the one. Yeah.
45.
Oh, there's two?
45 turntable Techniques. And that's for 45s, dude. Look at that, dude. What does it say on the decal? Does it say a model? Techniques something or no? Is there like a
Can you zoom in on that?
SL700?
SL700.
That's crazy, right?
That's awesome. They don't sell that? Oh,
No, they didn't make it. Someone made that for him. He paid someone to make it.
Piece of 45s. That's crazy.
And he's the only one that has that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I kind of know who made it. I just am not 100% sure. I don't want to say the name.
Yeah.
But someone told me they live in, I don't know. They live in California, but let's just say that person makes a lot of dope shit.
That's dope.
So if it's right, then next episode
money,
I'll
man. You can
explain
do it. Yeah.
or give him a shout out. But Bismarcky has the pair of 45 Techniques.
The one and only pair.
Yeah. That's it. No one has it, man. But hey, he deserves it. He has a lot of 45s. I mean, but that's like the portable list, right? Like the portable turntables,
Yeah.
45s.
The portable turntables that was kind of revolutionary too. And then the crossfader. Which ones are there? The X fader, the Innofader, that's the one. And then what's that Bluetooth one? It's a Bluetooth one. You can also connect.
Oh yeah, no, I have one of those. But those are I have that.
Is it a
It's
mixer?
X fader or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or so I forgot what.
I saw a video on it, and he was scratching on an iPad.
There's a delay. Depending on your phone or
Be a
iPod.
small delay.
iPad.
Yeah.
If it's slow, there could be a delay. That's why it didn't really take off. But it's cool.
You had that one.
I do have it. I never opened it. It's still at home.
Nice.
I actually have a few cool stuff that I never opened that. After I bought it, I was like, I don't think I'll ever use this.
Really?
No, I mean, I was going to buy it to, like, use it.
Yeah.
But, like, it just got to a point where it's like one day after a day, and you're just like, well.
Yeah, you didn't even take it out the box to try it?
Nah, not yet. I paid for it too, man. I think it was like $200-$300 or something like that.
Damn.
Pre-order.
Right.
But yeah, it's just the scene is insanely right now saturated with so much cool stuff that a lot of DJs really need to like sit back, relax, enjoy everything that they have, learn it, master it, and then move into something else.
Yes.
Like it's just so crazy. It's like, like they buy something, next year they buy another item and another item, but their skills doesn't evolve. Their skills stays the same. No matter how cool.
You can't knock a hustle. I mean, I've never knocked the hustle.
No matter how cool your equipment, the shit that you buy, it has all this cool stuff. If you don't practice your skills, your shit's gonna sound the same. It's not gonna help you. It's not. Yeah, like you're gonna have this, and because your other mixer didn't have it, okay, cool, but
Yeah.
your execution is still gonna be like shit.
Or trying to learn the whole mixer.
Yeah,
I'm putting time and effort into the craft, like.
But it's just repetitiveness of practicing that equipment, right?
Right. Yep.
Like there's people in the production world, like making beats. It's going back to the SP1200 making beats, because if you could make a beat on there, you can make a beat on anything. That's why like the dope DJs, you could give them a belt drive turntable, bro.
Right.
Telling you, a belt drive turntable, and they probably can't scratch and beat juggle, but they could still freaking mix like regular, like it's with no power on the a platter. The torque is like really weak.
Really weak.
But
torque.
they were trained that way, you could. That's why if you ever watch like Melody or any of the beat junkies, they could hop in any mixer and almost do the same. Let's just say you're on an S9 mixer, right? And obviously this has everything, like looping,
Everything.
effects, all that, right? They could adjust and go onto like a '07 Vestex mixer
Old school.
and still kill it, and still know like, okay, I just can't do that effect on it. I can't do this little thing, but I'll still execute everything, even though it was set up that routine was set up on an S9.
Yeah.
Or and I've seen it before. I seen Melody do the same routine and do it on a controller, and I was just blown away. I was like, wow. But see, that's talent though. Like that's pure, not talent, but that's pure practice. Pure like they know their shit. Because when you get a controller, a mixer, sometimes like the button is in a different location. Like this start button could be over here.
Yeah.
This start button could be like in a different location. The pitch could be over here.
Yep. Like CDJs.
Their EQs could be somewhere else and all that.
Right.
the pads could be down here, the pads could be up here, these 8 pads. But the crazy thing is that, yeah, they probably practiced the night before, or a couple of days, or a week.
Right.
But they could adjust.
Yeah.
They could still do that same routine that they created for a certain equipment, and could still do it in any other, because the reason why I bring that up is that because there's a lot of DJs today they only use controllers. So when they go hop on like a Newmar controller, or like
Oh yeah.
they're like, oh sorry, I gotta use a Pioneer controller. I'm sorry, I have to have
That's how I know.
this.
That's all I know. Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean.
it's like, yo,
I mean, put me in front of a controller. I mean, I think I can manage
it's just crazy.
any controller.
Like, oh, I can't mix. Sorry, they don't have this model. It's like, bro. I mean, but that's again, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the, that's basically what it is. So the art of the turntable, it's strong. Here's the thing. I know for sure, that a lot of people still want to learn how to DJ on turntables.
Right.
But you know where the problem is? There's not enough places to learn, to teach people how to be on turntables.
Right.
Because back then, you didn't need a school, because everybody was a DJ. Everybody. Your neighbor was a DJ. They bought turntables. Remember when the turntable beat out the guitar in sales? I think it's like 2000 or something like that. Well, he'll look it up. What year that was when the turntable beat the sales of guitars. But anyways, like you could go knock on someone's door, like that. But call someone. Hey, who any DJs? You could find one quick.
Right. Yeah.
You could learn. Now, it's like no, everyone has a controller, but not turntables. So Beat Junkies Institute, Scratch Academy, other schools here in LA. Only could take on so much students to learn turntables. But again, the quantity is schools is like a handful versus a lot of people want to do it.
I mean, that's what you're doing here?
So like in RedSound, we're gonna do it here, but as you can see, we only have like 4 or 5 sets for just turntables. So let's just say I have 20 students that wants to learn. I mean, I have to break that up in five sessions, right? I have to break that up in 5 sessions just to get them to come and learn. But then at the same time, the next school near my area is like, shit, I don't know where.
A lot of sense.
So the turntable hasn't been it didn't fade out. The controller just kind of took over. But the interest of people want to learn to DJ on turntable is still high. It's just they don't have an outlet where to go. They just don't have that outlet where to go do it. That's the only thing.
I mean, because we come from different DJ backgrounds. Like there's clubs where I got asked to, do you want to play? And I would go there, and there's 4 different sets there, 4 different controllers. There was this big Denon one that they were trying to get my laptop to sync to, and it wouldn't happen. But yeah, it's I mean, the new generation, it's all controllers.
Yeah, that's why a lot of places I go when I DJ at bars, they put the controller on top of the turntable.
Yeah. It hurts
It's
a little
crazy.
Bit. Hurts a little bit, but I mean, this is OG. I like it. I like the old school stuff. I mean, as far as my music goes too,
Yeah.
I like a lot of the old school stuff. Yeah, man. Hey, but congratulations on the spot, man. Like, I had no idea.
Well, it's our first episode, so we haven't officially opened. We haven't even promoted it's basically a boot camp.
Yeah. So like no curriculum.
So no curriculum, which is crazy.
Right.
Like, so you're gonna be like, what are we going to learn? So basically, it's just it's like a boot camp style, meaning that when you come in, we're gonna train on certain things, right? So say for example today we're gonna learn I have to categorize the experience level. So it's a boot camp, but let's just say this time it's going to be intermediate, like beginners, and then like the next class is like advanced. So obviously in the beginners, I'm going to focus on straight like, okay, we're going to learn how to do baby scratches and switch back and forth.
Right.
Like A side, B side, proper way, learning the techniques of pitch, just the basic stuff. Right? So there's really when I say curriculum, like sometimes with curriculum, like if someone wants to join in the middle, you have to wait till the next course, right? This one, if someone wants to join in, they could join in at any time. You just gotta start where we're at. Right. So just like a gym, right? Like you join a class, they're not gonna be like, if they're already 4 weeks into it, they're not gonna restart because you came. They're gonna just like hop in. This is where we're at. So we're gonna go that route. I find it more efficient as far as teaching. It's just more like direct, like, okay, boom, this is, I mean, they're still going to get like the 101 course, like the theory of, the history, background of it. There'll be times for that. But because of the short attention span of learning these days of kids, they want to, which is not going to happen, but in their mind, they're like, man, in 2 weeks, I better be fucking rock a party. So you kind of have to adapt to that too. I mean, not to say that I'm going to get them ready in 2 weeks. I'm just saying like you got to create a certain type of urgency of style of teaching. Okay. Because the old way of teaching is not the same as what it is today. The information is so fast that these kids that's coming in, their patience is not long. It's very attention span is very short.
Yeah.
So if I come in here, if they come in here and I start talking for if they start taking the class and it takes them the third day is finally when they put vinyl on, they're gonna go crazy. They're what the fuck? Like they want to go on vinyl like the first 10 minutes they walk in,
like
right
away, yeah.
Right away. So I have to cater to that style of teaching. It's not that hard. It's just I have to have the patience for it. To be teaching this kid.
That's dope though. I like what you're doing, man. Teach the kids, get them in. But yeah, man. Like, how long has this been going on? How long have you had this spot?
We're on our second month. Yeah.
Right.
So we're almost open. We're gonna probably open in 2 weeks. Bless the place and have some family over.
Right. I'm invited, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is a dope spot, man. I like it.
What time is it right now? Sweet. So we've been on here for about an hour. Are you good?
Yeah. I like it.
Are we done? Or do you want to keep going? Do you have any other last minute thoughts?
I mean, what's up with you? I mean, I haven't talked to you in how long?
I know. It's crazy how I just hit you up.
Yeah.
I think I saw your like those. What is that? Those videos that you're singing. What app is that? Or how does that work?
It's just editing.
But there's an app, right?
Oh, Snapchat?
Snapchat?
Like with the face
Yeah.
Yeah. I make stupid videos. I call them video overs instead of it's like the opposite of voiceovers. They play the video and then have someone speak.
Is that something you could find or no? Like can you look up Snapchat like and then follow someone or no? You have to have the app?
But it's all on my Instagram. Like I post all my videos on Instagram.
Oh, go to Instagram. What's your Instagram, anyways?
Certs_.
Go continue. Yeah, there you go. You might see some porn shit on there. So.
Yeah, just Certs_. There you go.
Damn. All right. So.
Yeah, man.
Okay, play that one right there. I think that's the one I saw. Play. Hold on.
Oh, this isn't a voiceover. This was a. So stupid.
Today we're making McDonald's. We make muffin today, yeah, first we need the egg, and then the McMuffin. But since we don't have the McMuffin today, we're gonna use the McFunny sauce. Okay. So,
This is my niece's favorite video, dude.
And then you leave the muffin. And then you put it together. And then you get some, also you can also put some bacon in there too. What kind of strips of bacon. Here, look at this. The fuck, why does it look like that? Okay, hold on. Glitches in the matrix right now. Oh, I want. Oh, I already took a bite. Oh, shit.
Shit!
Oh, really?
I already took a bite.
I already took it. Oh man, hey, go play whatever the black ones. I think those are like no, go up.
Go up. Oh yeah, the one with the big mouth.
Big mouth. Or play that one.
You know Ella May, Boot Up? That song? This is a T-Pain remix. Yo, it's so hard. See, I hit all the ad-libs. I think that's what people like. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. You been modeling, baby. This ain't even called chopping. That's one of my favorite songs right now.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. So,
Yeah, see,
what do you do?
because-
So you record different shots, obviously, on Snapchat,
Yeah,
and then you
just edit it
on where?
on my phone.
What do you use? Like iMovie?
Oh, there's a app called Cute Cut.
Yeah.
I purchased it. It was like $6, I think. But I purchased an app. I mean, if I'm gonna keep making stupid videos like that, I mean, me as a person, I like to embrace everything funny. You know, I like to laugh. I just rather watch something funny than something scary, or
Exactly.
something funny than something serious. As far as movies go, but yeah, man, just edit on my phone. I actually had a video that went viral.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 91,000 hits on Facebook.
What?
Yeah.
What
But it
video
was it was from the homie Jeppy. Homie Jeppy.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Oh, I was watching this. I was like freaking tripping out. I love
Yeah, man.
watching funny videos, man.
Yeah, I mean the internet gives us a voice. I mean, might as well use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's the latest one that you did?
Yeah, hit that one. What is that one? Oh, that's the salt shaker. Yup. Oh, I have Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny? Yeah. Do the one before this.
I seen that one, I think.
The Bad Bunny one, I think. Yeah, this one. Yo, this is a fire song though, man.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So this will get the panties wet right here.
Hell yeah. Uh-huh.
Stupid. How do you even hear those ad-libs, dude? Oh shit.
Yeah, see this Snapchat filter? See, once if they take this filter away, dude, like I can't make videos anymore. That was the filter. What people trip out is like, it's like, dude, do you know the lyrics to the songs? Like, do you understand what they're saying? It's like, no. No. It says, I speak Spanish, but I don't understand it.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, like, that's what it is now. I mean, you gotta find a way to create content for your social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be DJing. It could be anything.
I do video games too, man.
Video what?
Video games. You know the esports, the e-games blew up last year.
Yeah, Cuber was on there.
Cuber?
He was the Street Fighter, the latest one in Vegas. He was like when they would play.
He would play?
Cuber was on the side freaking like.
No.
Yeah, dude, look it up. Like he was on the latest one, the one that just passed what, December or November?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I think he's been there the past 2 years or something.
Yeah. See, gaming, it blew up like Fortnite. You know, you heard of Fortnite? All these kids doing the Fortnite dances. Fortnite blew up like in just 1 year, but I mean, Drake bought a gaming company. I'm sorry, a gaming like content creators. They're called 100 Thieves. It started by a professional Call of Duty player, and then gaming blew up crazy.
But that's where it is, man. It's yeah. I mean, that's not you. Is that your?
Yeah, that's my stream right there.
So what do? You're playing and
people watch, man. People watch me play.
that's it.
Yeah.
And are you talking to them?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a chat.
Are you playing against people or are you just playing the game?
No, I'm playing against people.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so obviously I know that you could talk to the people that you're playing against. But this one you're
No, I'm talking to the people that are watching.
just watching. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even playing.
Yeah.
And it's big.
Yeah.
But I know my daughter freaking watches stuff like, not this, but like, unboxing.
Uh-huh.
But
No, like there's this player, Fortnite player. I mean, his name's Ninja. I mean, everyone knows about Ninja. But that guy, like, I don't know if this is a solid fact, but I heard he was getting paid about $500,000 from Twitch just because of subscribers.
for sure.
Yeah, subscribers.
For sure. For sure. I believe it.
500 million a month.
For sure.
I'm sorry, 500,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the
I
month.
know. I
Crazy.
believe it, dude. No, this platform of the internet, like things like this. This is the new celebrity. Like they have awards now for stuff like this.
Yeah.
If you look it up, put in, you know what's crazy? Look this up. Disney buys YouTube channel. Right, you're gonna watch this. It's crazy, right? Disney buys YouTube channel $500 million. They bought a channel, someone's channel, for $500 million. Because this channel, which is Maker Studios, that's the name of the channel. They were targeting young kids, their content was for younger kids. And Disney figured that, hey, if we buy this and let them continue doing it, and we own it, like obviously Disney is about all kids, right? Like, I mean, of course adults, but they once you have them as a kid, you have them for life.
Yeah, for sure.
And this $500 million is such a small investment. That's a lot of money, but it's literally a small investment when you're training young kids to love Disney stuff, and then when they grow, they're gonna continue, supporting the Disney brand.
Yeah.
But
Were you like that?
Huh?
Were you like that? You have a Disney pass?
Oh yeah, I have a Disney pass right now. But check this out. What I'm just trying to say also is there are companies that's willing to buy your channel and say, hey, why would they need to start their own channel when they could just say, hey, here's $1 million and continue doing your thing, but
500 million.
We want you to do it kind of our way, in a way, but you would still host the show.
Yeah.
It's like how people buy YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram followers. Instagram likes. People will pay. But the reality is.
It's the image, right?
Well, the thing is, this is where it's going. This is, a lot of people's cutting off their cable television. They just want faster internet, the fastest internet they could get their hands on. They want to create from home. make money from home, and they'll at any cost they want to do it. Our parents work hard, right? Work hard, 9-to-5 job, get a salary pay, get a good education. But these new, what's it called,
Millennials.
Millennials,
Yep.
the different mentality,
Oh yeah.
different mentality.
Oh yeah.
So like again, it goes back to my teaching. Like I can't teach the way I was taught. I have to teach the way how they want to be taught.
Yeah, how these kids
You have to
how
adapt.
they learn.
you
Yeah.
know? Because I'm also competing with other classes that teach DJing. They could at any time they could leave here and just go somewhere else if they wanted to. So I got again, everything is into the social media. Companies are buying channels. So if you're not in social media, man, I mean, I know it's a different world.
That's the way it is now, man.
It is. Have you seen that movie Player One?
Yep, I was about to bring that up, dude.
That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
That's how the internet is. Yeah.
It's set up that way right now. It's gonna get to that. Yeah.
Virtual reality.
Is though you're gonna be in reality just to take a shit, eat, sleep, take a bath, go out and buy whatever you need to buy, but you're virtually when you get home,
You're going to
you're
another world.
gonna put on those glasses.
Another world.
You're gonna be in a different world. But you know what's funny? That's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
By being on our phones on social media.
Yeah.
Because now you're in a different zone. You could spend hours on social media and just be like, wow.
Because like before, like let's say my dad goes to the Philippines, I won't be able to talk to him. Like back in the day, I wouldn't be able to talk to him. Like calling my pops long distance is gonna cost a lot of money. But now I can just FaceTime him. My brother.
Dude, in the future, you'll be able to walk with him in the beach. You just wear like sensitive glasses like Player One and be like, let's go walk to the beach and hold hands,
Hey, that was a dope movie though.
No, for real. Like that's where it's gonna go. It's like right now we have the technology of internet as far as fast enough to FaceTime someone across the country.
Across the world.
Across the world.
Yeah, across the world.
And now we're just missing the smell and feel.
Yeah.
Once we get the feel, which is like wearing gloves or wearing that suit on Player One.
That suit.
And then next thing you know, the smell, that's it, man. Like
No, they have the virtual reality. They have where you can sit courtside.
Oh yeah, I saw that commercial. Yeah.
That's tight. You can sit courtside with your home. We can sit courtside, but like we're watching the game together, but you're at home and I'm at home.
But you know what's crazy about that? That means at the courtside, at the real game, there must have to be cameras right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
probably, yeah.
Like, instead of
there will probably only be one or two cameras, one camera that everyone with the virtual
we'll
with the
be
VR
sitting,
will be
right. But what I'm
connected.
saying is that they have to have like a camera in real life, like sitting there, so the angle, it's following and.
Well, they have the 3D. Have you seen the 3D camera? It's like a ball. Yeah, 360. That's pretty cool. See, technology is crazy, man. It's scary now.
Yeah, I mean, I truly think I watched Player One like a handful of times. I just think it's amazing. Like, I think they nailed it as far as the concept. Like, really.
That's gonna be cool.
Really, dude. No one all you're really gonna do is get up, go to work, take a shit, eat, sleep, take a bath.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go on your virtual reality, and you're gonna be totally a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your avatar you could make yourself like however you want to look like. You're gonna have, but you know what's crazy about that? You're getting real, true conversation, like real interactive with people. That's because remember back in the days, it's just voice to voice, right? And dude, people did phone sex, fucking did crazy shit on the phone just by voice. So now think about the next 20 years or less that if that type of Player One idea is really gonna happen, it's like you don't want to leave that world.
Yeah.
You don't. You could be
Oasis. You could be anybody.
you could be 80 years old and create an avatar and be 21.
Yep.
You know, and be whatever you want to be in that world. Be a doctor. Be like a high. You know, but it's the same thing, right? It's gonna cost money because remember, player one, you have to buy things to become things.
Yeah.
You know, buy items. You know.
Like in they had the racing game where if they fuck up, they lose all their coins.
Yeah. So you know, for real, man. People will pay. I mean, people are doing it now.
Yeah.
People are spending money to look different and you know, putting crazy makeup and surgery. So on their Instagram, they get a lot of likes.
They got a lot of likes.
And
you
then,
get a lot of
like,
likes, you get paid.
I even guarantee you that is it Snapchat that sells filters too?
I think they did.
They don't anymore.
I'm not sure if they still do.
But I guarantee if there was, like, had filters, dude, people would pay. Like, if a girl goes, or anyone, I guess, not girl, guy, it doesn't matter. They go, man, this is a dope filter. And it was sold for $5, and they loved it. They will pay the $5.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, 100%. And it's just insane to me that, like, you know, because think about it, $5, and there's how many users in Snapchat? There's probably millions, right? It has to be millions. Like, how many millions? How many users are in Snapchat right now? I want to see.
You should see Fortnite, man. It's a free game to download, but you buy.
So we have one. Okay, so let's just do a quick math. You have a filter that costs $1, and let's just say even
half of that.
half of that is $95 million. $95 million. If half of that bought $1 Snapchat, I mean it's $1 filter.
Or your total number of monthly active users.
That is crazy. That's why they didn't want to sell Snapchat to freaking Facebook, dude.
Facebook was gonna buy Snapchat.
Yeah. What's his name? Zach. How you say?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg wanted to buy Snapchat and for something billion years ago, and said no.
I have some.
Can you look it up?
ideas.
Like buy or yeah, like offer or whatever. Here, late 2013. Snapchat CEO even what? I can't even see that far. Gotta zoom in. Facebook has turned Instagram. Okay, he bought Instagram. Photo sharing since acquired in 2000 for just $1 billion. And he reversed Snapchat.
We bought the $3 billion takeover offer from Mark Zuckerberg for $3 billion.
That's crazy, huh?
That's a lot of money, man.
That's why Snapchat knew like they didn't want to sell it for whatever. I think it was asking like $4 billion, dude. And still said no. $4 billion. But look, we did the math. $1, right? $1 a filter. Half of that users. That's $95 million.
That's a simple life right there.
Dude. We are in the wrong business.
You gotta make some apps, dude.
We gotta make some apps, bro. For real.
I had some invention ideas too. I'm not gonna say it though, because I want to keep that.
Oh
like
yeah,
low
for
key.
sure. For sure. But I mean, you know, it's just crazy that, you know, where we're at now, it's like if you're a entrepreneur, you gotta move fast, dude. It's like crazy. Where before you could just relax, do something, chill, do something, and you know, like it's not a catch up. It wasn't a race.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a big hunt, yeah, it's a race. Let me take it back. But it's just the information that you see these days that makes you go. If you don't do something in 2 days, you're like off. You're like, you know, if you go on vacation, you come back, you're just like, who are you?
Wait, what are we talking about?
You know, like no social media, like you know, like
okay,
business. You know, so you gotta be consistent. What I'm saying. You know, if you're gone.
Oh,
not-
being an entrepreneur.
yeah. Like
Oh
you're-
yeah. I mean, that's for everything. Even making videos, like stupid videos online.
Yeah.
If you keep doing it, I mean, you got to keep doing it.
Yeah, you got it. You got
Like,
it. You got to
even-
keep posting. You
Even
gotta,
with my stream, like Justin, he DJ Justin, he told me, he's like, yo man, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it and keep doing it. I mean, I made my first paycheck off Twitch. It wasn't a lot. I got $100. But,
damn. For what game?
at that time, it was Fortnite.
Damn.
Yeah. And then now, there's a new game called Apex Legends. I'm on that hard. I'm on
But don't you still get residual? Like, because people still watch it. Don't you still get paid? You get paid?
No, the way Twitch pays you out is okay. So let's say you go on Twitch, you can follow someone for free, and with the follow, you kind of when they're gonna start their stream up. But there's also a subscription button which costs $5. So $250 goes to the streamer, and then $250 goes to Twitch. So the more subs you get, the more money you're gonna get paid.
So
But with
$5 to follow someone?
yeah, for the month,
To just one person.
just one person.
So if I want to follow 10 people, I have to pay $5 per
Well, if you
person.
have Twitch Prime, they give you a free sub. So, yeah, and and then people donate money. They donate bits. They call it bits. It's like Twitch currency.
Yeah.
A bit is pretty much like a penny, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but at the end of the month, it kind of all adds up.
Oh yeah, no,
which is
for
crazy.
sure, all that stuff. So that's crazy. So
I mean, and just playing video games. I mean, I've always been playing video games since I was.
So you're telling me that I gotta look this up, but you're telling me is that if I want to follow two gamers, it's costing me $10 a month.
If you want to follow them, if you want to subscribe to them.
Right. If I want to subscribe to them.
Yeah. I mean,
because it's free
the
to
only thing
watch.
with with subscribing is you get these they're called emotes. It's like with my emotes, it's two hands clapping, and it says get clapped because, I mean, it's I guess it's a term the millennials use.
Yeah.
Get clapped, like when you shoot somebody and you take them out of the game, and oh my God, clapped. So that's one of my emotes. So people would pay the $5 for the tier 1, and then they have tier 2, which is like $10, and then $15 for tier 3. But you get different emotes from different people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wanted to sub to two different people because you want to, for one, you want to support them as a streamer, and two, you want their emotes. $10 for
Yeah, that's
$5
crazy.
each.
Do you keep it forever? Those emotes?
Yeah, you can. No. It's only for the month.
Oh, just only for the
Yeah,
month.
it's only for the month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean,
Alright.
I play video games. Might as well do it,
So this is it.
Oh yeah, that's me right there.
What game is this?
This is Apex Legends.
Okay, so you're like talking and like just talking shit when you're playing, or are you giving instructions like, all right, I just grabbed the gun.
Yeah. See, the way this game works is it's
Put a volume. I want to see what he's talking
it's a
about.
3-man team, right?
So you got headphones with a mic.
Yeah, but that's to talk to my team.
Right.
So there's three people in a team, and I think there's like 60 teams, and 60 teams, and you got to be the last.
How come
team,
I don't hear anything?
Last team alive.
There's no sound.
I don't know.
Well, how come? No, I think.
Oh, because it's because I was playing music on my stream and the copyright.
Oh, God.
Copyright issues. Yeah, if you fast forward it past the red.
Why? Those are
Yeah,
copyrights?
those are copyrights.
Oh, so that's cool.
So you can, like, and then at the top it shows you like a compass to see, oh, there's an enemy northeast, like 230.
So how often do you try and play so you don't lose your subscribers?
Well, I mean, when you subscribe, it's only 1 month long. So let's say if you subscribe on the
Are you
first.
trying to play at least once a day?
Oh, I play when I'm not working. So I play 3 times. Yeah, 3 times a week.
Right.
I mean, but sometimes streams can go from like an hour and a half to for as long as you want.
Right. That's crazy, man. So
Yeah, it's crazy because there's these people that have their Twitch like community.
right.
There's people that always go on their stream.
This guy's getting into it.
Always watch a stream. It's a good game, man. I mean, and it's a free game.
I know. So this guy probably forgot we were doing a podcast, and this guy's just watching the game now. I think you should subscribe, dude.
Yeah, you
for
should
1
subscribe,
month
man.
for $5.
$5, bro.
$5. Support certs.
Support the.
Which are you called certs on there too?
Yep. Certs _
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. So it's. Then I got 42 hits on that. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I mean, for sure, we're gonna continue our show. We're gonna get some more bookings for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, any last thoughts for today?
Nah, everything sounds good, man.
Everything's good.
I like what you're doing here, and
Thank you.
let's make it successful, dude.
All right, man. Well, I'm done here. We're done. We're good.
Good.
All right, we're out.